Hello and welcome back to Mr. Powers Teaches. What is this? What is this again? Algebra. It's good to have you guys here. And we're still doing circles. So today, what I want to do is talk about how we can use some technology to help us check our work with these guys. So let's say we had a problem like the one up here. Determine the equation of the circle graphed below. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and let's make this a little bit bigger. Or zoom in, whatever makes you feel good. Okay, and let's find the center and the radius of the circle. This is very, very easy when you're looking at a something graphed like this, and we just have to find a point somewhere that looks like it's a middle. Let's say I thought this was the middle, and then just go straight left and right and count 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a distance of 4 from this if that's a center. And so if I go straight up now, that should also be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, not quite 5. So I messed up. That's definitely not the center. Okay, but if I'm looking at this curve, it's looking like that's the most left point. So it's probably on this line right here. So I'll try it again. And I'm thinking that's not 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably the center. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And so the going down will be 5 also. I feel very confident now that I've found my center and my radius. My radius is 5. My center is this point right here, which must be -1, comma, -4. So that's it. That's all you got to do. Piece of cake. Now, I feel like a little more. Okay. Now, there is one more thing, and that is this guy right here. What if we had a question like this? It said, hey, find the center and radius of the circle represented by the equation below. X squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 20y plus 61 equals 0. What if we had something like that? And to which I say, hey, let's play with GeoGebra some more. Okay, so once again, if you don't remember, geogebra.org/calculator. That's what I'm using right here, right now. And I have selected graphing. Okay. Oh, and I have something there. I'm going to go ahead and hit the refresh button. And I'm going to want to type in that equation. So here we go. Now, there's a couple ways we can do this. All we have to do is click on this little window here on the left. Make sure we selected Algebra tab. Click in the window for input, and then start typing it in. X, and then for squared, I can hit Shift 6. Oops. Oh, geez. I know how to hit Shift 6. Let's try that again. Go delete. Okay, X. Shift 6, and that'll get me the squared. So I can hit 2. There we go. And then arrow over, hit the right arrow, and then plus. And then Y. Now let's say I'm not so good with the keyboard here. I can just click on this keyboard at the bottom here, right next to my shoulder. And then we can do it this way. Y. Okay, and then I had the square button right here. Squared. And so on and so forth. I am a fan of just typing it in, so I'll type it in. So x squared plus y squared minus 10x plus 20y plus 61 equals 0. And there we go. As soon as I type it in and it's something it likes, it's going to go ahead and I'm going to hit enter. Okay. And it will put it in there for me. And I can see it. We can always zoom out if we can't find it. There it is. Super easy. It gives me a beautiful picture here. We love it. And what did I want to do again? You guys remember? Here, what do we want to do? We wanted to find the center and the radius of this guy. So again, we could try to eyeball it. This one might be easy to see. It might not. The radius might be easy, might not. But to be sure, all you got to do is in the input box below where it says input right here, once again, just type in center, C-E-N-T-E-R, and this menu, this little window will pop up, this list, and it'll say center. Click on that, and then scroll over here, and we're like center of a conic. That is exactly what we want. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to type in whatever the GeoGebra labeled my equation above, and that was EQ1. We can see that. So I can just type in EQ1. I could also type the whole equation in again, but EQ1's way easier. Hit enter. Now I can see, cool, it found the center for me. My center is 5, -10. I can click on this also and go show value so I can see it there. I can change the color. I can do all sorts of fun things. Okay. And then we also want the radius. A couple ways we can get the radius, but we can just type in radius again, and it'll say, "Oh, you want us to do something. A radius of a conic?" Yes. Click on that. Then type in EQ1 once again because this was EQ1 up here. Hit enter, and I'll say radius is 8. And there you go. We have our radius. Another way to do it, in case you want to watch some more, so you can click on the tools here, and we can go distance. There's a distance button. When we hit more here, there'll be a something that says measure. There it is, measure. Okay, and we can click on, well, it could measure the slope between 2 points. We can measure an angle, area, distance. There it is. We'll click on that. Click on our center. Click on a point on our circle. And look at this. And it'll, oops. And then we always got to go back and select the move tool. Then I can move things around. And there it goes. It says circumference. Oh, I didn't want circumference. Ooh. So let's double check that. Let's try that again. Distance. Click on A. Click on this. Circumference. Oh, it gives me the circumference. We didn't want the circumference. We wanted the radius. So maybe that is not the way to do it. That is very interesting. The radius is 8. So here, this is what you do. I was trying to be lazy, but here, we'll get a point. Click on our circle. That assigns a point to the circle. And now we can click on distance or length and click on these 2 points. And there we go. We get our radius will pop up there, 8. Okay, so that's another way we can do it. We can ignore these here. The delete tool here. And there we go. So anyway, lots of fun ways to do it. Use technology to check these guys. You'll love to see it. Till next time, enjoy doing math.